Hey, true seekers, welcome back. Zach here. A very excellent video came across my way, so I want to share it with you. This man here at the channel Logic Before Authority, I'm going to link his channel in the description so you can subscribe if you're not subscribed already. He has taken the gematria knowledge that I'm teaching, and he has done a brilliant job with it, exposing again how Donald Trump, his selection as the 45th president, was predetermined, and that predetermined election was told to us in many ways over the last year, including when Donald Trump went on Jimmy Kimmel's show that broadcasts out of the Masonic Temple in Hollywood. I'd never seen this before. It's about a year ago. Donald Trump went on this show. Jimmy Kimmel had supposedly written this book a lot like a Dr. Seuss. You can see the page right here. Winners aren't losers. They're winners like me. A loser's a loser. Which one will you be? This man shows how this story most definitely foretold that Donald Trump was to win the election about a year later, as he now has. And as I've been showing for the entire time that Donald Trump has been campaigning and now been elected, all of the news created around him is centered around the number 88. And this man did a brilliant job of finding many examples that I had overlooked over the course of the year. If you search this video channel, my own, if you just search Zachary K. Hubbard Trump, there's over 100 videos I've made, and every single video I'm pointing out how the news story is centered around 88. Remember last week, supposedly Donald Trump canceled the Boeing order for $4 billion? That was a completely made-up story just to make Donald Trump look like a decent human being. Completely fictional story put out in the news by the mass media that makes fake news every day by the numbers. Just notice though, $4 billion equals 88 like Trump. What we're going to do is watch this video. This man, he kills it here. This is one of the best videos I've seen with gematria and Donald Trump. Maybe better than all 100 videos I've made so far, and I've made some pretty good ones. And again, it is the Freemasons, it is the Zionist Jews. Jimmy Kimmel, a Zionist Jew himself. Donald Trump married into a Zionist Jew family, the Kushners. It is the Freemasons, the Zionist Jews who control your media, who mock you, who script things by the numbers. Jimmy Kimmel, one of those funny Zionist Jews broadcasting out of the Masonic Temple. Remember, he got his start under Ben Stein, another Zionist Jew. That's who runs your TV. So we're going to watch this video put out by Logic Before Authority. Down in the description, his channel is linked. Great channel. The only thing I would knock it for is it has ads, but you know what? So do most of the other channels on here. All right, so enjoy the video. Until next time, True Seeker.
Donald Trump knew he was going to be president before he became president. I'm going to be able to prove that to you here based on this book that was released by Donald Trump while on the late night show with Jimmy Kimmel. There's a picture of the front of it. I'm going to read it to you real quick, and then I'm going to prove it to you what I'm talking about. Winners aren't losers, they're winners like me. A loser's a loser, which one will you be? Winners do deals and winners get rich, while sad little losers just sit there and bitch. This dog is a loser, and frankly I pity it. The dog did bad deals. This dog is an idiot. And poor Mr. Bear, he must feel like a loser valeting that 2006 PT Cruiser. Now, Jimmy Kimmel supposedly wrote this for him. This lobster is a loser. Throw him into the pot. I like a lobster who doesn't get caught. Those losers are failures who get nothing done. Just do what I do and you'll be number one. Now, here are some frogs I do not like at all. We must kick these frogs out and then build a wall. All the places you'll go on your yacht, on your plane, with your suits from Milan and your wives from Ukraine. All the buildings you'll build, all the wealth you'll amass, all the people around you, all kissing your ass. And of course, Donald Trump laughing all the way. There are two kinds of people. Which one will you be? A loser like them or a winner like me? That's easy to say if the game is rigged. Because in the image I showed you up front, which I'll show you here again here, see the date, 18 December of 2015? That was last year. Okay, we're going to take a look at what winners aren't losers mean in the translation of those words back into Hebrew. And what it means is President Donald Trump. So a year ago, him and Jimmy Kimmel wrote and released a book that from a year ago that had the title President Donald Trump embedded into the title of the book through the use of language conversion, which is done by using this gematria calculator. See, all languages were created off of one language. That's Hebrew. Now, how important is this? How does this work exactly? You see this? Donald Trump, he's really into gematria. He's 88. See, it says Trump 88. See this article? Trump gets 88 retired military leaders to follow him. Here, the Trump Plaza is built on 88 Morgan Street. Here, Clinton is over Trump by 88%. Here, Trump has 88 events during his campaign. Holds 88 campaign events. I know, just a coincidence, right? Here, there's 88 elusive statements by Trump. Here, Trump's tailor happens to be 88. Just another coincidence. Here, Trump has 88 offices that he opened up for his presidential campaign. Here, Trump spent $88 million of his own money on his campaign. I know, just still a coincidence. Here, 88% of Republicans support Donald Trump. Another silly coincidence. Here, Trump Brexit threats have deal lined up, $88 billion IMF loan. Here, Hillary beats Trump, Mexico, 88% to 1. Here's some Donald J. Trump glasses. Model number is DT88. So let's take a look at something else. If it's real, what I'm talking about, let's take a look at Make America Great Again. You can see Katie Bar the door matches it. The Sixth Seal matches it. Barack Hussein Obama matches it. These are exact mathematical matches, millions to 1. Final Antichrist matches it. Obama gets a headshot matches it. Obama wound healed after the headshot matches it. Then in my next video, I am going to get into showing you more in depth as to what this is all about. There's a mural that Donald Trump visited on his birthday, 14th of June of this year. He visited this mural in North Carolina at the Bank of America Center, and he's in this mural. And I'm going to show you why I know this. See that full eclipsed moon up there, or sun? This right here? That happened on his birthday when he was born. That's just one example of how I'm going to show you. It's very deep, but I'll get into that in our next video. Hope this makes sense to you, because it is the truth. I know, just coincidence, that logic makes more sense than authority.